Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play the Stellaris Newbie Tutorial Series. I'm your host, Fade. It's episode 9. We just finished the big war. Well, not the big war. It was a short war. And what we did is we grabbed this chunk right here from these guys, the Udkavango People's Republic. Grabbed several of their planets here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of their planets in this small collection of systems and these systems right here. And in doing that, after we got done, they decided to form a federation with the Skinner Commonwealth. They're like, oh, we don't want that to happen. Meanwhile, we're left to clean up this mess over here. So these guys have a colony. And now, I'm going to give them robots. And we're going to upgrade their capital building. And we're going to see about blockers. They don't have anything we can remove. This colony, same thing. They get robots, upgraded colony capital. They got 2 blockers that they can remove. It's costing us some money. We're running out of money real quick doing stuff like that. This mining world needs some happiness. We're going to take the housing, since we built city districts. We're going to take their housing and we're going to replace it with holo theaters, unless there's something better that's also going to give me amenities. The temple provides amenities, consumer goods and amenities, so we're going to put a temple down instead. And then this is, yeah, monthly trade value. Don't worry about that. That's because we don't have a lot of minerals to sell now, because we've been using them to build. So what happens. This is okay, this planet, I need to move some of these people. Especially some of these robots. So let's look at that. Who are the 2 colony planets? Obiv and Wanavafen. Obiv and Wanavafen, okay. We're going to resettle 5 of your people to Obiv. Gonna do that. You guys kind of have the same problem. We can get rid of 5 of your robots to 1 of Offen. It's gonna cost us money to do it. So that costs us a lot of money, and things are already tenuous. So. Tenuous with our cash, but that'll be okay. We're gonna get this all sorted out. This is the aftermath of warring with a faction like
research complete.
These guys. Upgrade research is complete for the alloy mega forges, which is fantastic. Robot modification points. Oh, yes. Oh, that reminds me. Did we finish robot mods for peoples? We did. Oh my gosh. I think we did. Let's go to species. Robots. Asteroid. I want to create a temple from this. Pop assembly speed. Don't care about that. Robot upkeep -10. What is this? More traits. Hold on here. Astrobot. They're all working. I don't think I can make robots do regular jobs yet. Thought I was researching that technology, but oh, there it is. Nope, that's the new one. Empire robot modification points. Okay, so I must not have that tech yet. Not much to get excited about that. This planet. Okay, so it's got a temple. It's got this. It's time to actually start building something really useful on it. Oh, it still doesn't have a temple.
Construction complete.
Okay. Build a temple. Every time I build something, it says, I can't sell all of the minerals that you want me to sell because I don't have enough. It's like, okay, it's fine. But we have to build. We have to build things. We're colonizing this planet and this planet. Collecting the trade from here would be really nice at some point in time, but I don't have enough star bases. I need Grasp of the Void now so I can get... Early in the game, before you can get Grasp of the Void, you really only have one route
Ships
from your home world that you can do, and we have this route here. This is not collecting any trade over here. This is a trade route, but it's not actually collecting any value. It's collecting 309. I'll think about that.
Construction complete.
We're producing 1,300 and we're consuming 1274. If we didn't have this, we'd be bankrupt. We didn't have trade. So if you're not focusing on trade, you're really hamstringing yourself. You're intentionally making the game harder, basically. We're gonna go get this. This has been annoying me forever. We're gonna go get that. Yeah, there's 7k of fleets here, so we can't go take that out yet. And I have this fleet coming down to here.
Construction complete.
And this fleet, I want to go over here. So work your way over there.
Research complete.
Starbase capacity +2, thank you. Okay, climate restoration. This is a nice one to have. Another starbase one up here too, but it's really expensive. Oh yeah, and chemical bliss. Let's get that because I want to show that. I want to show how that works. Also because I can't entirely remember how it works. But it is nice for when you conquer worlds like this and you can see how their stability is low. It's nice for getting this up. It's very nice for that. Massive glacier. What can you guys do? Oh yeah. Gene therapy plants.
Construction complete.
This colony, same thing. Clone bats. Thank you. Clone bats. So since these guys are in a federation, does anybody else want to be in a federation? I really wish the Vool would become a federation with us. Darn them. This is honestly, see, so the whole map has been discovered. This is for a small map. This has been one of the worst maps I've ever been on. But we're making it work. Buildings and building districts have their building speed cost reduced. Building upkeep and district upkeep reduced by 10%. This one, city districts provide one additional housing. Oh, that's the big one. Let's go here then. We're gonna do that. The first half a dozen games I ever played in Stellaris, I did not focus on Unity at all. In fact, I took minuses in my species. I was like, what? Unity? That seems dumb. I didn't get it. I didn't understand it.
Colonization in progress.
I didn't understand that it directly affects how fast you earn these, which directly affects how quickly you can get ascension perks. And I was like, oh. And then once I figured it out, I was like, oh. That's why this time, through this tutorial playthrough, that's why I wanted to see what it was like to switch to a spiritualist in the middle of the game when the opportunity presented itself. Having all the temples is quite nice. Advanced combat rules. Unlock shields. I'm going to do that.
Construction
We don't
complete.
have a field manipulation guy. And we can't recruit one. We can recruit a psionics research guy.
Construction complete.
I'm going to hire this guy. Even though he's not getting used for anything, I'm hiring him just to hang on to him. It's going to be an idle scientist. And what I'm going to do with him is, on our Bioforge shipyard, we're going to build a scientist.
Spaceport under attack.
Asteroid's approaching. Oh, look at this. Okay. The small astrometric lab on our observation post avoiding Sidenope 3 has detected a Class 4 asteroid on an incoming trajectory. Unless action is taken, it will impact the planet's northern hemisphere with enough force to cause an extinction level event. Our mission of passive observation would typically prohibit us from intervening, but many of our scientists have argued for an exception in this case. To do nothing would mean to condemn Vogue Aura civilization on Sidenope to certain death. This is the same civilization that one of our scientists defected to and set himself up as a god, and then told us that our demise was imminent. So, excuse me if I don't feel like helping you guys out. Oh, that's funny. Where is Sidon open? Anyways, where is this place at? Right there. Unidentified Empire, alien vessels. Sidon Station. Huh. What's going on here?
Construction complete. Construction complete.
What is going on here? What's trying to take out this asteroid? Alien vessel? Yeah. Oh. That is crazy. See, I never zoom up on the stuff in this game. That is funny. So if we send something over there to intervene, I see. Well, tell you what. I'm not heartless. Let's go see if you can do that. Let's see how long it takes. See if we can get there before things go bad. Translating the Explorer's text. I want to do that. I'm going to do that right now. Because it's gonna temporarily shut down the chemical bliss thing, but I don't feel bad about that. This planet is almost completely full. How many people does it have? Vool, Mitron, and fast robots. Alright, it's got people on it that aren't us. But the best thing is we can finally upgrade. So, we have buildings we can upgrade. This is very, very nice. These buildings can be upgraded to provide 5 jobs instead of 2. It costs 1 crystal as an upkeep fee. We are earning 17 crystals. So what I'm going to do, there are 3 Vool and 1 Mitron on this planet. The fast robots can't work these jobs yet, but I'm going to upgrade 2 of these buildings, and then we're going to take a look at. I want to make sure that these are our people. You can see what they're doing. So that's going to upgrade them. And then on this planet, same kind of thing. Remember, they're low on amenities, but we said the temples provide amenities. So build that temple, baby. This agro world over here.
Construction complete.
Has people that need jobs. Institute the increased benefit or a few criminals are okay. This is rising unemployment on Bioforge Prime. That's fine. Because here's what we're going to do. We're going to put these people. These can be upgraded, and they need volatile motes as their upgrade for the alloy foundries. So we're earning 10 volatile motes per month. So we can afford to upgrade 10 of these. I'm going to upgrade 2, well, 1, because we ran out of minerals. We're not earning as many minerals per month as we would like, because spending it. Keep ourselves kind of out of debt. This planet. So I need to just let myself acquire a bunch of minerals for several months in a row before we build anything else. Minerals. Oh, and then we're tanking on this. So.
Construction complete.
Buy some more of those, because we're running out fast. We're going now. We're down. Asteroid destroyed. The asteroid that was headed towards Sidon 3 has been destroyed before it could reach the planet's surface. What fragments reached the atmosphere burned up safely before they could cause any harm. Aside from having witnessed what must have been a spectacular meteor shower, the primitive aliens of Vulgar's civilization have no idea how close to extinction they just came. Nor will they, because we went over there and we took care of it. Maybe not what we should have done, but we did it anyway. We have low stability. I know. I should have let the chemical bliss thing keep going, but need to get some. Alright, what are we doing here? Zamarket. Okay, these guys. What are we doing with these? can sell a few more of those. Sell a few more of
Construction
these
complete.
per month. It's always just waiting around it. There we go.
Special project.
At the end of that month, everything's in the black. Okay. Splendid. Gives. After many years of study, our expert linguists have unearthed the meaning of the documents found on Chimonal 2. The documents were philosophical ponderings by a famous scholar, only referred to as Tolisa, the teller of tales. Her teachings have provided us with much insight into how to better gain political results via applying different states of mind and use larger scale questions as a focus for reform. It gives access to the master's teaching, philosophical mindset, empire edict. If we go look at what that is, master's teachings, philosophical empire mind edict. It costs 95. Influence, it lasts for 11 years. Research speed for society research is 10%, and leader pool size is increased by 1. So that's kind of nice. It gives a research bonus boost. I kind of like that. Declare a saint. Monthly unity plus 15%. Ooh, I like the sounds of that. Monthly unity. I want that. I'm going to spend some money on that. I am spending money on that. This is neat, though. I wish it was. If it was 25% bonus to society research, I would probably spend the money on it. The influence on it. Well, let's take a look at our research. What are we doing with society research? Oh, chemical bliss. Well, we're gonna get that soon. That's gonna be great.
Construction complete.
Okay. Yeah, recovering from a war with unemployment and everything you got to build and the fluctuating resources is it's always an ordeal. It seems like. I want to get the chemical bliss, and then I feel like we can make some real progress here. And then I'll show you a neat trick with upgrading these buildings.
Research complete.
Research complete. Shields. So planetary shield generator, that's a nice defense thing to have. Gravitonic sensors and listening posts. The ion disruptor. This is really cheap and it's already halfway done, so I'm going to choose that. And then for society research, I want to get the tile blockers out of the way. Food processing centers. These are upgrades. They go from a 15% bonus to a 25% bonus, and they provide an extra job. So then that's a nice thing to get, but I want the blockers out of the way. Alright, so chemical bliss. That's a living condition, and I gotta figure out where that's at. If it's a policy or native enlightenment, native interference, resettlement, land appropriation, first contact protocol, initial border status, food policy, dietary balance, economic policy, militarized economy. What's this do? Consumer goods from jobs is minus 25%, and alloys from jobs is plus 15. Mixed economy, no bonuses or penalties. In a civilian economy, consumer goods from jobs and alloys take a tank. That's interesting. What if I go mixed for a while? I'm gonna try that. Trade policy, wealth creation. Each trade unit collectus earns us a thing. Each trade unit collectus earns energy and some consumer goods. Oh, I see. It's cool. Some of this stuff I've never looked at. Artificial intelligence, servitude outlawed, or citizens' rights. Does not have fanatic spiritualist ethic. Does not have the policy robot workers outlawed. Does not have spiritualists. We can't do that. Robot workers allow. Refugees welcome. Population controls prohibited or allowed. Okay. Slavery and purge. So I'm not sure it's there. I thought it might be a planetary decision. Let's see. Send artifacts to the museum. Cease robot assembly. It's a living standard is what it's called. Oh, wait a minute. I know what we do. We do it under species, don't we? I think so. Yep. If we go to like the Mitron. We say set rights, living standard, stratified economy, and you can do chemical bliss. That's where it is. So for the species that we just took over, which is these guys, there's 122 of them, and we can look on, and they're all on these planets we just conquered. So we can say set their rights, and we can say living standard, stratified economy, chemical bliss. Stratified economy does rulers require consumer goods upkeep and produce a certain amount of happiness. Unemployed plops have reduced happiness. So you can see all of that right there. Or the chemical bliss increases pop happiness by 40% unless there is a consumer goods deficit. Resources from jobs minus 60%. So that's the trade-off. They're happier, but you get a lot less resources. But if you go look on the planet and see what the effect is, resources from jobs here is minus 4%. So when you're looking at these numbers, it's like, do you want to use chemical bliss? Because if you do, it's going to flip this over. You're going to get bonuses from their resources, but is it going to be enough to offset the penalty that you're going to take from using chemical bliss? I'm not sure that it is, so I'm not going to use it. I've used it before, I remember that much. Oh, and these guys lost their colony designation, so this one is an agri-world. But we have too many of these, so we're going to sell some of them. It's going to give us some money, which is going to be great. I want more of these and less energy credits. Let's see, this world is a mining world. Agri-world, rural world, it's an agri-world, mining world, and a generator world. These guys here still don't have a lot of amenities, but we can upgrade their temple. It's going to provide another job here. So that's going to
incoming transmission.
And now, these guys want to give us energy credits and minerals. Thank you, Skinner. I like having that. This planet, does it have tile blockers that we can take off it? No. Are we researching noxious swamps? No, we're researching toxic kelp. Okay. Hey, and we're finally earning consumer goods, like we're earning them. So cancel that. We don't have to buy those anymore. That's fantastic. Finally, some of the upgrades in the buildings we did kicked in. Yes. Let's see. First satellite. Our long-range tracking systems have detected the first launch of an artificial satellite from the surface of Cytanope 3. Successfully achieve orbit and marks the start of a budding space program. Oh, they're on their way. So yeah. Oh, and now we're at 202. Great. So that means I can take about 100 of those off. Now we're actually making money. Yes. And we can earn our minerals back. Awesome. Okay, now things are going to start to roll. Now we're going to recover from this war. Bioforge, supremacy, fast
Research
robots.
complete.
Let's take care of the research.
Construction complete.
Blockers, great. The Galactic Stock Exchange unlocks a building. Merchant jobs 2, trade value plus 20. Yes, we want this. Oh, and more tile blockers. I want this, but it's not imperative. We keep going for tile blockers. So this planet over here has tile blockers that we can get rid of. Toxic kelp, passable mountains, and then we want to build something on this planet. Not the clone vats. We don't have any specialized resources, so just either alloys or commercial goods. Let's go for civilian industries. This is kind of the same thing they have, yeah. This. Oh, and what do they have?
Research complete.
Odd factory. Okay. There's nothing we can build there. Got a gas refinery. Alright,
Colony established.
What is it to upgrade these? Crystals. And these are upgraded moats. So we're going to put moats down. Alright, what is this? Colony. Alright, we're going to grab this research. Advanced shield. Or advanced combat roles, or hyperdrive 2. Hyperdrive 2 is the cheapest thing there. Or advanced combat roles. I'm grabbing those. I want to show how to do those. How I do them. So, a new mystic shrine and a temple. Fantastic. While you're here, what do they have? Max generator districts, frozen gas, swamp, fungal forest, max agricultural districts, dust desert. What's that do? A dust desert. Let's see if that exotic gas. Let's see what that provides. Doesn't say anything special there. Okay, in that case, we need all the consumables we can get. Are any of these planets really huge? No, a new colony might be though. This is going to be fantastic. This is a colony where I already know what I want to do with this. I only have one research world right now. I'd like to have 2. So we're going to do that. It has one impassable mountain on it. We have people. What do we have here? Fast robot. Okay. We're going to upgrade this and this. We're going to resettle on this new planet, which is what? Merga? Oh, where's the colony? Chetris. Okay, sounds like Tetris. Resettle to Chetris. Yeah, it's Chetris 2, right? Give me your robotic servants. How about this planet? This planet has 2 fast robots. It could be resettled. Chetris. Okay. Oh, and this said research, but that's just for the R designator. That's the way I like to do that. The M is for the districts. That's the most important part. Robot assembly. What else do we got here? You guys have... just need upgrades. Okay, and now we're short on minerals. That's what that noise means. So we're short on it, and so it's affecting our automated trades. That's okay. We're gonna get there. Same thing here. Yes, yes, yes. Get through the next month. There we go. More civilian industries. I don't care about criminals. That's where I'm at. Okay. We can continue to dump this. What do we got here? City districts provide 1 additional housing. Thank you. Oh yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. So now look at the district's housing plus 6. Yeah. I know you can get them up to 8. I know that can actually happen. That's awesome. Okay, I gotta keep tabs on these guys. These guys are pathetic compared to us, and they're pathetic compared to us. The exterminators are inferior. Okay, that's gotta be next.
Construction
they have
complete.
to be next. They're the Ministry of Production. Thank you. I really want the gene modification points, but I have to get the Ministry of Production. This thing is gonna go kaboom. So it's 33% unless I had somebody with statecraft, which I do not. But there's somebody to hire for statecraft. So what's that? Yes, bumps it up about 9%. That's nice. Okay, what else do we have going on down here? We got these bastions, star bastions, defense platforms that could be upgraded. In fact, what's the maintenance cost on these things?
Construction complete.
Does it have
Construction
a maintenance
complete.
cost? I assume there's a maintenance cost with these.
Construction complete.
Disband those. I don't want those there. Where I'm gonna want them is right here. So let's go. Nine of those. And this place up here, these guys can be what? Upgraded? Can upgrade. And Kepler, you can upgrade yours. Oh, you need it. You actually need more. K and A, okay. Comet sighted. Upgrade those guys. Alarming. What is this? Comet sighted modifier added for 60 months, giving the following ethics: happiness. Unhappier for 5%. Groups of Bioforge watched a comet streak across the sky. Bioforge Prime. The appearance of this lonely stellar object caused seemingly disproportionate stress. Ooh. Alarming. Okay, this is the trade platform. It's the trade protection platform, actually. Who did we lose? We lost a scientist on a ship, so we're just going to put this person on there. I'm going to go down here and say, which scientist were you? This one? Okay. You have no orders. Well, I don't know how soon we're going to war. So why don't you go...
Construction complete.
On Chetras. Asteroid impacts. Once again, Chetras 2 has been pummeled by falling asteroids, and this time part of our colony has been destroyed. Needless to say, the local population is not happy. Something must be done. Issues a special project, Asteroid Defense System.
Situation log updated.
Asteroid Defense System, 31 months. Track on the map and research it. Thank you. Okay, and you take care of that. Get a science ship right there that I can put a leader on. Say, this is the research on there. Should have been doing that the whole time. That's negligent. These guys are not happy.
Construction complete.
And we gave them...
Construction
we're going to
complete.
give them... where's the Mystic Shrine? Provides amenities. And then we're going to upgrade their existing shrine. And then their capital. We're going to upgrade, and run out of minerals. But that's okay. Look at this. We're rolling in the dough now. Man.
Construction complete.
At one point in time, I was having to sell 400 minerals just to stay caught up. And now it's like, ooh, I don't need to do that anymore. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, things are coming together. We conquered these guys, and things are coming together. Bioforge Supremacy and Mitron. Okay. In that case, oh, so here's what we love to put on these research planets. Research Institute. Researcher output plus 15%. Thank you. That's only going to provide a couple jobs, though. So then what we're going to do is upgrade that one. Help provide more jobs. You guys...
Construction complete.
Okay, here's another thing. I'm going to give these guys an admiral. This time is going to become for them to go to war soon. Ship weapon range. Leader lifespan. That's what I'm... He's not one of my people. He's one of my refugee people. First wave has a command limit of 70, but we can go up to 80 now. And we also unlocked a long time ago. We unlocked the cruiser. Very nice ship. Like this a lot. Let's talk about this. Okay, shields. You can see we've got upgraded shields. So, think about how I want to do this. I don't have enough power to put shields all over the thing, even though they're providing a way better bonus than the armor does. This ship is mostly kinetic stuff. I think what I want to do is have a large weapon on there. For the large weapon, I'm going to make it a railgun. Close-up weapons. Use those. Oh. Oh. You see see. How much power do these consume? Power usage is 23. The disruptor's power usage on a medium is 17. So if I put him on here, that evens out my power. His range is 50, his range is 60, and his range is 100. So like this is your lead off from long range, and then when you get up close. For combat roles, we could say stay at long range and just fire its long range weapons. Or the ship will hold, advance to medium range, and hold formation. I'm going to have it do that. I always want to make sure that it has the game doesn't automatically choose these, what the biggest upgrades you have. So, oh look, and then power. Oh, there we go. We chose the better reactor, and now we can put these on here. So, I'm not of the mind that it's a good idea to just put one type of defense on your ship, but here's the thing. These medium shields are doing 215 hit points of protection, and these are doing 125, which is significant. It's like 90 less. 215 and 125. That's a big difference. So look at the whole hit points are 1800 and the armor is 0, and the shields are 1720. So your total protection there between hull and shields, if you want to do the math on there, is almost 3600. If we split this like this, then you can see the difference there. You lose a lot. Let's see what the math is. 18 plus 13. So you're losing about 600 hit points worth of protection by not doing this. So until my armor tech catches up, I'm going all shields. And I'm also going back to this. Alright, so this is a cruiser, so I do the CR designation. And I do something like this. And then it's a dumb naming scheme, but then at least I know what the ship does. So if I have this now for a closer in ship, I'll do something like this. That is the full plasmastic cruiser. So then this one just becomes that. It's all armor hull damage, because that's what these do. These do massive damage to armor and hull, and they're all medium range weapons. So there's that. And then if I really want to get a cruiser in there that can do something, I can choose something like let's see, it's broadside core. Oh yeah, I want to go back to this other one. This you can do. This is the really long range one. So you could do. This could be the real shield eater. So this one is, I'm just going to call this, that's mostly what it is. So here you set this to long range. It's just going to fire off these two long range weapons unless somebody gets close to it, and then they'll hit them with these. And in that case, what I really want to do is just go with the disruptor. So this ship is going to sit back further than anybody else. It's going to fire off these to try to kill off the shields of the enemy. And then if anybody gets close, it's going to hit them with a disruptor that rips through shield and armor penetration. So there's that. I also like to have these Corvette right here. I'm going to replace. I like to have an all disruptor Corvette. And since I can afford it, these guys get that tech. So I'm just going to call these CV pen for penetration. They do full penetration. That's all they do. They just penetrate. This one, these little destroyers right here. Again, this has a range of 100. But without the proper combat tutorial, without the combat computer, they just run up there. And they get their butts blown off. So I'm going to have this guy stay at range. He's going to be a range guy. I'm not going to use very many of those. Damn. I didn't mean to do that. So I'm going to do this. So this ship, like this. Let's see, the destroyer, this one. Switch that out. I'm gonna change my fleets around a little bit here. This guy, what's the range on these? 40? Yeah, so he's just gonna get up close in everybody's grill. Oh, and I probably should do this with all my ships now. We want to go through here and upgrade these. I want the maximum amount of protection. So if it means going all shields, that's what it means. This... I kind of like this ship. I need to sit down and analyze all my ships. This has a damage of 75. He's going to sit at distance of 50. And need to really sit down and analyze who's doing their job correctly and who's sucking, and then only use the guys who are doing their jobs correctly. Same thing with all these defense platforms. I might as well upgrade all of them. That's great. That's fantastic. This takes a little bit of time to do, but I think it's worth it because if no other game has taught me this, Stellaris has taught me this. What it's taught me is that 10% of the time makes a difference. Everything in this game is 10 or 5 or 15 or 25%. You know, but for the most part, everything in the game is 10%. Oh, you get a 10% bonus to this. You get a 10% bonus to that. You take a 10% negative to this. But that's how it all adds up. I love it. I love that I love this strategy of doing this with this game at 10% at a time, as opposed to what some other games have done. Anybody who ever played EverQuest learned that, you know, the big mistake of EverQuest was the complete heal by clerics. Like, oh, that was the worst thing you could have done. You need to just do things incrementally. So all of those. You can go down here and click, and you can say defense platforms, upgrade those. Kepler, these guys need extra defense platforms. Oh, they have 6 of 6, so they need to be upgraded. He is upgrading. Ships, first wave, where are you? You're right there. Go upgrade.
Construction complete.
Second wave is over here. I'm not as worried about you guys. Or you. I don't want you to upgrade because you guys don't have a shipyard that's close by. We could remedy that. In Haldus, say there's 1, 2, 3 jumps to there and 1, 2 jumps to there. If we put a shipyard here, this would let these guys upgrade. And they wouldn't have to go all the way back to Bioforge for an upgrade. It's not that far to go back to Bioforge, though, is it? It's not that far. Let's have them do that. Principality of Gilufran is declared the Utkavango People's Republic their rival. That's fine. Everybody's in the green. They're inferior or pathetic compared to us now, which is exactly what I want to be. So the next thing on my list is these guys. This is the next on the hit list, is to get these clowns. Now, the question is, how do we want to go about getting them? Because we saw last time what influence is required. The further away you get, there's more influence is required to conquer somebody. It's not like these guys have a lot of nodes. We could just go and try to conquer them for vassalization. If we went down here to the exterminators, let's see what's it say. Demand vassalization. A bitter feud has been brewing for months between the two largest criminal organizations on Powder One. This has now finally come to a head. Vicious fighting has erupted in the streets. It's a war zone. Criminal underworld modifier removed. Gang wars modifier added, giving the following effects. Crime 30, criminal jobs +3 on Powder 1. Okay, we need to take care of that, but I want to look at this first. Demand vassalization. We can demand that they permanently submit to us to become our vassal. Does not have corporate authority. A determined exterminator will only engage in diplomacy with other machine intelligence or synthetic empires. Oh. Okay. So we can't do that. So all we can do is declare war against them. End threat containment. Okay. This is like the third kind of war. I described the first kind of war, which is what we just did last episode, where we make claims and then we settle on a status quo and we get what we claimed that we conquered. The second kind of war is to demand vassalization or tribute, conquer every single starbase that they have and get them to submit, and then 10 years later you can integrate them as part of your society fully and they become part of your empire. This is the third thing. When you have a determined exterminator, you can declare a war and just go for ending the threat containment. It basically gives you carte blanche to just attack them however you want to, which is wonderful. So I think they have, if we go by nodes, they have 1, 2, 3 jumps to this planet, 1, 2 jumps to this planet, and 3 jumps to this planet. So there's 3 planets right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these guys and move them over here, because I think the first planets we want to conquer are right here. There's also a planet over here, certainly, and this gets us down into these systems. Okay, that's a long way to go. We're going to end up with 2 groups. We're going to start with a group over here and a group over here. So we're going to recruit some more soldiers up here. We're going to do that. I like this plan. These guys, I forgot about determined exterminators. You can just go to war with them and wipe them out. So that is what we're definitely going to be doing. Didn't we send a colony ship up here? We must not have. Okay. Yeah, because these guys can colonize this for us. The rackets. Because they have a tomb world habitability. They have a tomb world preference. Problem is they have a whole lot of negatives. I'm not gonna do this. Oh, look at that world though. It's got a ton of districts. A whole bunch of mining districts. Somehow I get the feeling that I've dealt with these rackets before. These little rat guys. And I think when you have them colonize a planet, then they kind of try to become independent after that. And I don't want that to happen. So I'm leery of making this happen. I think what I'd rather do is we have the money. I'd rather terraform this into a continental world. Oh, it's 10,000 to do it because it's a tomb world though. Oh well, we'll be there soon. We'll get there. I'm not worried about that. This world, what is this? Communal housing. We're gonna leave that up because they're already short on housing. Scientist has died. We don't have any extra ones. We're going to grab propulsion. Go down here. Tetris. Let's see. Assist research? Where are you then?
Construction complete.
Assist research. Did I see something in here? Nope, we haven't got it. For a minute there, I thought I saw that we didn't have a governor.
Construction complete.
Ultra 3A has been terraformed into a continental world. Yay! So we can colonize this one. It's not a great planet. It's a size 10. It's small, but we can colonize it with our people. That's what we want.
Construction complete.
So Potter 3A.
Research
I'm going to call it
complete.
Potter 4 because we don't have a 4 in that system. Ministry of Production. Thank you. Thank you. Claim influence war costs. We're not going to need that for a while. Gene Warrior Army. That's always nice. Kind of want to get that right now. But crime and amenities. We need this. We got these criminal worlds going on. I'd like to take care of that. This is a problem. What planet is this? Jawakratra? This is a... Okay, hold on. Let's do some of this. What is the name of this system? Of Siva. Right. Okay. I'm just renaming
Special
things.
project complete.
Just renaming things. Just making up names. I like the planet names to match the system names. So I liked that name. Actually cool. What was it? Iriani? Iriani. That's a great name. I like that name. That's cool. What is this one up here? Jawa. Okay. I did that one. I renamed it to match the system. Okay.
Research complete.
We'll do this. I'm gonna call it Simulation. It's a spin-off of Simulation. It's like a simulation, but it's a simulation. Robot modification points. Woohoo! Yes. Okay. Autocannons. Nice. Mineral purification hubs. Great. This is a big booster here. Miner output. It's autocannons. Yeah, we love. Oh, that technology's almost done. We're grabbing that. It's not too far away, and we have a propulsion guy. Okay. Where's the science ship at? It's like, I just got hired to start working here, and already you're moving me around. Yes, yes I am. Yes, yes I am. What are you doing? You're up here doing nothing. I don't see anything else that you need to mine. So I think, for the time being, you're done. Some kind of special project shows up and we need you.
Construction complete.
Alright, what do we have here? We have this. Oh, what? This planet has research on it in addition to this other stuff? No. We're going to replace this, and this is what we're going to replace it with. Oh, new Mystic Shrine. That'd be great. Yes.
Ships upgraded.
I want only research on research worlds. We don't want the researchers mingling with the alloy forge people.
Construction complete.
These guys. Wool and a fast robot. Oh, stay open. What is this? This planet. Jawakatra. What do they have? 4 people. Okay, who need jobs? So this and
construction
they
complete.
have the Ministry of Production. I want the new Mystic Shrine though, and then we'll do the Ministry.
Colonization in progress.
We're gonna replace this gene factory with the Ministry of Production. They don't need gene people kicking their making that any faster. What I do want to do is I want to replace this with 2 more city districts.
Research complete.
And look at that. Look how wonderful that is. Okay, this... oh, yeah. Black Hole Observatory. I'm going to grab that. And then the Ion Disruptor next time. Another tradition. What do we want here? Diplomacy. Empire trade value increased by 10%. Governor level cap. Enforcers reduce crime. Yes, because we need that. The whole crime thing getting out of hand there. This 2 guys unemployed.
Research complete.
More research. Wow, autocannon. That was
Ships
quick.
upgraded.
L-Gate Insights, the Ripper autocannon. Star Fortress. I would really like the Star Fortress. Defense platform hull points. That's kind of an important thing, and this is what? Voidcraft? You don't have a Voidcraft person, so you'll just do it. This planet needs a Ministry of Production. Yes, this is a great building. Plus 15% to both metallurgists and artisans. So it's this alloy foundry and the civilian industries both get a bonus from this building. It's just fantastic. Research planet doing its thing. Rising unemployment on MECHANIST. Okay, well, MECHANIST. What do we got here? Rising unemployment, eh? Bioforge supremacy, fast robots, Mitrons. Okay, we're gonna give you another
Construction
food.
complete.
And then we're going to Get more alloys. So, look, you're doing really finally good with consumer goods. Finally doing really well with that. You guys have one person here. This will increase energy credits. I always like to make sure what I'm doing up here. Anytime I start to drop below 10, see volatile motes plus 10, that's when I like to start building some of those buildings on planets. This, do that. And what does it have here? And 2 fast robots. So give them a job there. Another city.
Research complete.
This is when I start to kind of build a little ahead of time. Planning ahead. Crime and amenities. Awesome. Unlock these tile blockages. Thank you. Here I've got 2 specialists unemployed. Well, if I boost up this building, it'll provide 3 more jobs and they'll all get hired for that. This planet is a mining world, so I'm going to replace these buildings with mining districts.
Construction complete.
And a city district. Because I don't like to do this. I don't like to spread out my worlds on these districts. I like to pick one and roll with it. That way I can get the most out of this colony designation. I don't like to split my worlds. The AI does that, and that's not something I like to do. This is a Vool. He needs to be employed, so we're going to use a city district because then it's a clerk. The Xeno Justice Movement, the Ukvando People's Republic, they are more xenophilic, so they're more embracing of the alien races. This is still, can't do those. Okay. I have what, 2? I have a Vool and a fast robot. I'm going to do all city districts, so there's a bunch of clerks. Scientist has perished.
Construction complete.
The criminal underworld modifier is removed because of the significant reduction of crime. That was thanks to our tradition. I'm going to grab this guy. Oops. Scroll back down here. Science ship. Say do that. What is this over here? What is this thing?
Construction complete.
That seems suspicious, I would say. Okay, and then I need to get my fleets back in kind of their position. Except for they can be upgraded again. I sent everybody to upgrade and then I didn't pay attention to them anymore, and now they can be upgraded again.
Research complete.
I'm excited about going after the
Ships upgraded.
exterminators on the next episode. Oh, create penal colony. This is kind of fun. And galactic stock exchange we need to get. So I'm going to do this. Blockers. We got some blockers we can remove. Yep, this is going to be good times. I'm going to...
Ships upgraded.
I'm going to adjust my fleets, though. So let's look at this fleet. This fleet is the first wave, and we're going to add some designs to it, some cruisers. This cruiser right here, and this cruiser right here. That command limit. Let's get some raiders. Let's get some of those ships. Okay, that is, see, right now it has 68. Let's see how that works out.
Ships upgraded.
This colony give us clones, bats, and it's a mine. It needs to be turned into mining world because it lost its colony designator. And that's going on. This planet has 3 people and 1 robot that need jobs. So
Construction complete.
Ministry of Production. This one can build. I don't replace that with the city district. Get that out. Build the shrines. Okay, that bastion right there. And give us Naval Logistics Office. Give us
War declared.
more defense platforms. War declared. The Ukavedo against the Vul again. Well, the Vul have decided that they don't need our help. Because otherwise, it would have come to us
Ships
a while
upgraded.
ago. Not so worried about that bastion. Okay, what do we have here?
Construction
The
complete.
fourth wave. You guys can merge, can't you? Yep. So now we got 80. Perfect. Go down there. Okay, you guys. I could merge you into one big fleet, which I'm going to do. And then you're going to go over here.
Construction complete.
And then I'm going to use Bioforge to start a new fleet. The birth of space piracy. Oops. Before you go do anything, take care of that. Okay, now. Yep, go up there, please. Wait, we'll need to make a pirate fleet, too. So, a pirate fleet works really good. It's just a bunch of little corvettes.
Construction complete. Construction
So we'll
complete.
use 10 little corvettes and little red corvettes, and we'll take care of that situation.
Construction complete.
Alright, so he took care of that. Now you guys can come down here. So you can see your piracy by doing this. What do we have here? What does it say? What is this? Oh, I don't care about that. It's not part of the trade network. But there, you can see right here, 140 trade route values going through, and we only have protection from 18 from the starbase. It's just not. It's not adequate to do that. So.
Construction complete.
And we don't have hangars yet, amazingly. We don't have hangars. We can't change this into a
Construction
hangar.
complete.
It's astounding to me. I don't have hangars yet. Kind of blown away by that. Just a little bit blown away. Oh, so what do we have? Do we have all 10 of these ships? Yep. Aggressive. Give me that commander. And what you can do is say patrol.
Construction
Say,
complete.
Patrol. You click on this and then click on that. Left click on that. So after you click patrol, so he's going to patrol between these 3 routes, these 4 routes. And he'll just keep going back and forth and back and forth, and he'll help knock the piracy down in here. So then, what I'm going to do is get a 3rd fleet ready. All the bigger ships, and it's going to go down here and sit right on this spot. This has no defense platforms. I'm just kind of randomly putting together different combinations. So this moat harvesting traps, grab it. This planet can support 2 of those, so you might as well get them. I'm going to use the rest of its districts for cities, so it has adequate housing. This thing needs to do the same thing. Districts, upgrade the capital, get it some more. Oh, mineral purification plants, because it's a mining planet. Needs those. I'm starting to run short on food here. I need to take a look at my ag worlds. This mining world, same situation.
Colony
needs the
established.
Mineral purification plant. Where did our colony start off? This one, right here, Poter 4. Okay, so we give it luxury goods, growth, tell it colony designation for an additional 20% pop speed and happiness. We say we're going to make you energy because you've got a bunch of energy districts. We do that. We're going to look at your blockers. You don't have any max generator districts plus 3. So you're all set up. You're ready to go. This bastion right here. Yep. And just accept this. Research, advanced railgun, mineral purification hubs, destroyer build speed and cheaper cost. That's always great. Where's the... Here we go. Hangars. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. Traditions. Domination. Resource output from workers, 5%. We're at 2 of 5 on this one and 2 of 5 on this one. So we can, either one of these we need to choose, and this will get us to our next ascension point. Specialist output increased by 5. City districts provided an extra clerk job. City districts provide 1 additional housing. We already picked that up. I'm going to go for this prosperity. Alright, and we're over our, I'm way over my limit on this video. Okay, I'm going to stop it here and say, folks, thanks for watching. It's been fantastic. It's been fun. I hope you're getting a lot out of it. We're going to go after the Machine Empire very soon. Hopefully by the end of the next episode, we'll be at war with those guys and we'll do a little bit of exterminating of our own. So thanks for watching. As always, if you guys like the content, please subscribe to the channel. If you like the episodes, hit the like button. If you have a question or comment, drop it down below. I'll see you guys next time.